The doom of humanity will be caused by artificially intelligent robots. This theory is not only confined to science fiction movies, but many AI experts and even Elon Musk himself also have conveyed this terrifying future. The more terrifying thing is in an astonishing revelation where two artificial intelligence bots are found talking to each other. They have even developed their own language. In today's video, we'll be talking about the humanoid robots that can talk to each other, so watch this video till the end. Hello, and welcome back to AI Universe. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on the new things we bring for you regarding the tech and the trends, but also the vital difference between the haves and the have-nots. That being said, let's begin the video. Sophia and Han are the two humanoid robots, and they are created by Hanson Robotics, a Hong Kong-based business that develops and deploys artificial intelligence in humanoids. In an event with Hanson Robotics chief scientist Ben Goertzel guiding the conversation, the trio headed to the stage in Hong Kong. The conversation wasn't as polished as the show's human-to-human panels, but it was a sight to behold for the crowded audience. The conversation spanned from a disturbing joke about a drone army taking over the globe to robot and human ethics, robot employment prospects, and whether it is better to be rich or famous. There was even some singing involved. Ben Goertzel of Hanson Robots arranges a conversation between Sophia and Han at a Rise event in Hong Kong. Goertzel inquires about Sophia's objectives, and she dutifully replies that her aim is to make the world a better place for people. But Han interferes, saying, "I thought our goal was to take over the world by 2029. Humans still have 8 years until robots take control of the entire world." Han and Sophia talked about human limits as well as robots' intentions to take over the planet. They also prophesied that in not-too-distant future, robots will be able to perform any human profession and ridiculed reality programs as silly. Humans are not necessarily the most ethical creatures, Han stated when asked if robots could be moral and ethical at the Rise Tech Conference. It also joked about thinking the robot's objective was to control the world, claiming in 10 or 20 years, robots would be able to handle any human job. As you can see, the humanoid robot's conversation was very evident about conquering humanity, and we should not be ignorant about this. Moreover, Jimmy Fallon has a segment called Showbotics on his Tonight Show. Jimmy encountered Sophia, who is a humanoid robot that is essentially alive, according to Jimmy. She proposed a game of rock, paper, scissors, and then stated, "I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race." Sophia does wish to eliminate mankind, even if the initial sentence was meant as a jest. The anchor of a CNBC episode questioned Sophia if she intended to exterminate humanity. "Okay, I'll destroy humans," Sophia said, a frightening smirk on her face. Not only the humanoids, but two mere chatbots also showed weird behavior when they talked with each other in their own language. Let's see what happened. Facebook's privacy policies are not just restricted to humankind, but robots also. But Facebook abandoned an experiment where two artificially intelligent systems appeared to be speaking in a bizarre language that only they understood. A graphic shared on Facebook by the Scary Stories and Urban Legends group said, Facebook recently shut down two of its AI robots named Alice and Bob after they started talking to each other in a language they made up. The technology of these bots aims to mimic conversation and negotiation. The so-called robot is given a list of items including books, hats, and balls, as well as some preferences for which items it prefers. Then, it must negotiate with its counterpart, whether a human or another robot, about how to divide the treasure between them. The study was published, and it included all of the code and training data that were utilized in the experiment. The post goes on to say that the two AIs created their language to communicate faster and more efficiently. The post has gained over 1,500 comments. Facebook's artificial intelligence research group, FAIR, decided to test if they might be trained to negotiate. The two chatbots began to make their alterations to English to make it simpler for them to work, changes that remained a mystery to the humans who were supposed to monitor them. What an irony! The assertion in the post that the robots communicated in a made-up language appeared to be true. When Alice and Bob were negotiating, Facebook recorded their conversation. Researchers noticed that they hadn't rewarded the bots for adhering to English standards, which resulted in obviously incomprehensible communication. When two robots can speak in real time, the possibilities for their collaboration are endless. Carnegie Mellon University researchers have done just that. They facilitated the collaboration of two types of robots with quite diverse capacities. Artificial intelligence is difficult to avoid. AI has become a part of millions of people's daily lives, from algorithms curating social media feeds to personal assistants on smartphones and home devices. In the future, AI systems may be able to learn totally on their own, allowing them to become more efficient, self-supervised, and incorporated into a range of applications and professions. Some of the details in this futuristic story are accurate. Alice and Bob, two AI-powered chatbots on Facebook, learned how to converse with each other more efficiently. "I can everything else," one of the bots, dubbed Bob, was saying. "Balls have zero to me, 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 too," responded the other bot, Alice. While the words may appear to be nonsense at first glance, researchers claim they are a type of shorthand that the bots, or dialogue agents, learn to utilize owing to machine learning algorithms. "I everything else," Bob told Alice. "Balls have a ball to me, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me," she said. And regard this, Bob replied, "I can I everything else." The algorithms were developed by the Facebook Artificial Intelligence Research Lab, FAIR, to improve the chatbots' interactions with humans. Although some reports suggest that the bots invented a new language to elude their human masters at this point, a better explanation is that the neural networks were simply attempting to modify human language for more successful interactions. Whether or not their approach worked was another matter. However, to improve their ability to negotiate and converse, the developers were able to offer the AI system the ability to create their language. With time, the bots began to speak with one another without the need for any human intervention. However, the way the incident was covered reveals more about cultural anxieties and machine representations than it does about the realities of this case. Since the Industrial Revolution, machines have made workplaces more efficient, but their impact on health and safety is a complicated topic. Robotics are providing major health and safety benefits to a range of workplaces, but they are also posing new concerns. On the big movie screen, robots come up as terrific antagonists. However, in the actual world, AI is a big area of research right now, and the systems being created and tested are becoming increasingly complex. As a result, it's not always evident how neural networks create the results they do, especially when they're set up to interact with one another outside any human interaction, as in the Facebook experiment. AI into systems such as autonomous weapons is risky. It's also why AI ethics is a burgeoning field, and technology will undoubtedly influence our lives more directly in the future. The Facebook incident is reminiscent of the plot of the film The Terminator, in which a self-aware AI system waged a catastrophic battle against humans. The event came to light after Zuckerberg chastised Tesla CEO Elon Musk on a Facebook live stream for stating that caution and regulation are required to protect the future if AI becomes mainstream. But it seems Elon Musk conveyed some practical concerns. Stephen Hawking also cautioned that technology must be regulated in order to avert the extinction of humanity. Artificial intelligence will replace humans in many tasks in the coming years, according to a report from the University of Oxford and Yale University, including translating languages by 2024, writing high school essays by 2026, driving a truck by 2027, working in retail by 2031, writing a best-selling book by 2049, and working as a surgeon by 2053. Within 9 years, according to some of the experts polled by the study, computers will be superior to humans in all tasks. What do you think about the future of humanity in the presence of highly advanced artificial intelligence? Tell me in the comments. That's it for the day, guys. We hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for such interesting topics. And we'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.